Hi, welcome into my channel. This channel is against the Big Bang. I'm saying like 90% of the current day science is wrong. So if you know, I cut from some video like this.
Welcome to the Hubble Space Telescope public lecture series here at the Space Telescope Science Institute. I'm your host, Dr. Frank Summers of the Office of Public Outreach.
You see, and I comment. This is about Frank Summers, Hubble guy. So about space pictures from Hubble Space Telescope, particularly about the gravitational lensing. So I cut from video and I comment, if you know, because I discovered the Big Bang is false, and 90% of actually current day science. So I cut like this.
All right, so first of all, you guys have seen gravitational lensing, right? How many of you have been here a lot and know my three-word summary of general relativity? All right, in the back, right? Anybody remember it? All right, general relativity, the three-word summary is mass warps space, okay? So what you are looking at here is the mass of this galaxy cluster warping space so much that the galaxies behind it have become distorted as they pass through this warped space. So these stretchy things here, gravitationally lensed arcs, are galaxies behind the cluster whose light has been distorted while passing through the warped space of the cluster. All right? And we describe it like this, in that here's the light of a distant galaxy, here's the huge mass of this galaxy cluster, and the light is redirected by the mass of this cluster, and so that the cluster acts like a lens. We call this gravitational lensing. All right?
You see, and I comment what happened. So I'm saying like a T science, copy science. I have here a T, minty. I have mint in my garden, like it's still green. Now, so I comment, okay. So he said if you did not listen about gravitational lensing, so he says listen another. I will insert another time for you to pay attention. He says that the mass bends space. So listen.
All right. General relativity, the three-word summary is mass warps space.
So you see, he says that the mass bends space. So Galileo discovered that the mass is not gravity and it is acceleration. It is only a relation space over time. So if you have to take 500 years to catch up with this, okay, I don't know. You see, if I take one from here and one from closer, but I release them in the same time, they will seem strange to you. Galileo discovered this, okay? I don't have two hands, but I set up the experiment. You can do this. Galileo did this, okay? So I throw one from here, one further. They will come in the same time. So if you have to take 500 years to catch up, that the gravity is not dependent on mass, okay? So now if you imagine this is the Earth, is spins, okay? This is gravity and the rotational vector. If you do not understand this, imagine that the same mass you spin it fast. Our Earth, you spin it fast. Instead of 24-hour day to make a complete rotation, you spin it in half of that, 12 hours or 13 hours. 14 hours, okay? You will understand that something will increase. Centripetal and centrifuge forces go. This is the acceleration, gravity. So now every guy that does not know anything, cites Einstein. You see, listen, the three-word summary of Einstein. Einstein did my tea. Einstein did everything. Like you do not have to work. Einstein did everything for you, okay? So 3 summary words for gravitational lensing, bend space, mass, and listen.
All right. General relativity, the three-word summary is mass warps space.
So Einstein bent space. did not bend in space. The fourth paper, relativity paper, is about waves moving, electromagnetic waves, the dynamics of moving waves, the first one. And the second one, he took some crazy mathematicians. I'm telling you that Einstein's false physics, quantum mechanics, and you learn this from my channel, okay? So he took a crazy mathematician, already was made like what Einstein had to do. Supplementary. This is gravity. This is gravity. Okay, so what he did is supplementary. Bend the space through mass. If the gravity does not depends of mass, it is a speed. If you have a mass, why does it spins? Why? And what are these revolves? So the mass, you must understand, does not produce any attraction and it did not bends anything. But they being crazy put this on Einstein. You are scared of Einstein as a Jew. But it is strong science, okay? But the gravity already was calculated about all the planets, Kepler time, okay? So it is simple vector in you, mathematics, circular mathematics, and you put a vector in a circular with alpha angles, like this. And they calculate this in 1700. So now what Einstein did? Squat, nothing.
Okay? So what you are looking at here is the mass of this galaxy cluster warping space so much that the galaxies behind it have become distorted as they pass through this warped space.
But now let me tell you why they invented this. You see, he is showing to you gravitational bendings of lights. He says that gravity is mass, okay? So not only that falsify what it is, that is its acceleration, a second thing that it does is to bend pure space. This gravity is crazy. Not depending on mass, but bends pure space, because Einstein says so. I read both papers, they are wrong, and I have one in my channel, you can search it, you'll find it, okay? So you see, he says that it bends space, look.
So these stretchy things here, gravitationally lensed arcs, are galaxies behind the cluster whose light has been distorted while passing through the warp space of the cluster.
So this gravity does not being depending on mass, it bends now the pure space. And now let me tell you what I said this. You see, believe me or not, this is the truth. You cannot see the universe. And at the border of our galaxy, there's some bending of lights, like into a surface. Into a surface bends lights, any surface. Any material that is curved, you pass light through it, bends light. So what it bends? Gravity, that it is this, or what I'm telling you, but not wanting to find out that the surface there, a material surface made from a material, not they throw you Einstein in your eyes and I'm telling you that's the border of our galaxy. You cannot see the universe. The galaxy are not gravitational systems. Our galaxy is a sphere, not a spiral. The galaxy are stars put like this in clouds. In that surface, there's a surface there made from hydrogen, oxygen, liquids. So this is my channel. If you understand, gravity does not bend anything, okay? So this is the way I make my videos. This is a mint tea made from my garden. You see, I have mint in my garden. So gravity is not mass related, so it does not bend pure space. Even though guys like this is a doctor tells you and they throw Einstein there, but they are wanting to falsify that is the border of our galaxy. What you are seeing. And the stars are cold, galaxies are simply stars, they are not gravitational system to rotate, they are fixed there and do not bend anything, and we cannot see the universe. Okay, so, and they are close, you can go to the stars. Goodbye, God bless. Gravity does not bend anything. It's a circular vector. Goodbye.